gonna let you get away with that, huh? Get your shit and get the fuck out of my house.
Hey y'all, get in here, get in here, get in here. Welcome back and happy new year, y'all. I hope everybody has enjoyed their new year so far. I hope everything this year for you goes absolutely amazing. Like I really hope that for everybody. Um my New Year's was lit, I spent it with the winos. Yes, it was definitely a good time. Enjoyed myself. Shout outs to the winos and Tasha K. So, full show ahead for you guys. I'm discussing Beyonce, Tyler Perry, Althea versus Bobby V and Benzino. We got Mr. Fiend from the scene, our faggot with a drug habit, allegedly and figuratively, Stefon Diggs, and many more. So, without further ado, let's get into the show. So, Miss Beyonce, I see that we have a congratulations in order for Miss Beyonce Knowles Carter. So it has been reported by Forbes that the 44-year-old songstress and part-time witch, allegedly, has officially became a billionaire on her own. So in the article, it lets me know that because of her tours, which once again, amazing tours. Yes, she's gonna sing the same songs, but she's gonna give you visuals, she's gonna give you production. Her tours grossed over so much money. Her Cowboy Carter tour alone grossed over $407.6 million from $1.6 million with tickets sold over 32 shows. And not just to mention Renaissance. So Renaissance sold $579 million and over 56 shows. So not bad. Um, and I guess that's good for her, because she has primarily been the breadwinner. She has definitely been rebranding herself for her brand because she's been separating herself from Jay-Z, with all the allegations that's coming out against him. Of course, he couldn't get that casino because he was pandering to the black people, trying to get them to put their money into the casino, which if the casino fails, you don't get anything back. You gain nothing from it. Meanwhile, Nas out here getting casinos left and right, pouring back into the black community. And what else? Not to mention the whole Diddy situation. He almost got indicted on the Diddy case, and allegedly him sleeping with underage girls and him being into the Diddy parties. And not only that, you got that child running around here talking about that's your son. So Beyonce has quietly been distancing herself and her brand from Jay-Z, even though they had to borrow from their house in Malibu because they simply don't have no money. So I hope that Beyonce protects her assets, and I just, child, the Knowles Carters have a lot going on, allegedly, but that's all I would say about that. Moving on. Oh, Lord. So, Tyler Perry has been the talk of social media as of lately. And it started with the Derek Dixon case. And for many of you who probably don't know who Derek Dixon is, he was in The Oval and he was also in the show Ruthless. And back in June of last year, Dixon accused Tyler Perry of quad pro quo sexual harassment, amongst other things. And he is seeking $260 million from the settlement, along from Tyler Perry and his production company. But one thing that's really starting to come out is that Tyler really wanted to move the case from California because that's where Dixon filed, and he wanted to have it moved to Atlanta. Now, we all know that if he has to move to Atlanta, he has favor in Atlanta. It'll be nothing because why? The people will be on his side. He brings businesses to Atlanta. He brings money to Atlanta. He brings traction to Atlanta. So the people of Atlanta love Tyler Perry. But unfortunately, in his favor, the judge is not having it, and the case is going to remain in California, which brings me to the next alleged victim. So we have Mario Rodriguez, mucho Taco Bell, Quiero mucho, all that good stuff. He's also come out and said that Tyler has essayed him as well. But with this just seemed like a money grab. As we can see, Boya was begging for money. He was begging for money. Tyler and his team has further came out to deny these allegations, and especially within the Derek Dixon case, they just said that he needs help. And child, from this other one, Mario, that's the one that really needs help because, brother, this first one, I don't know, but wish him the best of luck on that. Yeah, moving on. I'm so sick of seeing Althea one more time. I'm sick. So, in queer bait news, um, Althea has taken to social media and said, F everyone who did me dirty in 2025 at Bobby V Show. Now I understand why you was creeping all in my house behind my back. You men are nasty and dirty. Now, just that alone was too much for me. Because what you mean he was creeping around in your house? Child, Althea since then came back to retract her statement or double down, if you will, that Benzino is holding her son from her. And if she does not take back what she said about him, he won't let her have her son. And Benzino has also came out and said that, Althea has not been in her right mind for quite some time. She's been, in the cuckoo house, padded room, straight jacket, she just been out of it and not to pay her no attention. And meanwhile, Bobby V up there talking about if I'm sorry. If people get caught talking about him, he's suing. Well, I guess you're gonna sue me too because Bobby, we ain't forgot about what you did. Have you not forgot about you being in the hotel room with the see, I'm trying to be politically correct on here. You remember, Bobby, you got caught with the lady with the little extra, you know. bags on the front, sausage at the bottom. You know, that's your type of thing. But Bobby, this is we ain't forgot. This is what you like, allegedly. But I say that with this, honestly, to me, it's really nothing to see here. Please take us out the group chat. We don't care. You know, Bobby, he a freak show. Benzino walk around here looking like Larry the Lobster. And Althea girl, get it away from me. Get away from me. Moving on. Uh, Now talk about a fiend from the scene and talk about a faggot with a drug habit. This one definitely fits the bill. So, Mr. Stefon Diggs, yeah. Stefan has definitely been circling around the internet lately, and not for the right reasons. So he's recently facing some assault allegations and strangulation charges, you know, and he claims that he didn't do it and that he's working on, you know, getting these matters handled outside the court. But dude, did you just have like a whole football field full of kids? This is what you out here doing anyway. So the story is he had a chef working for him, and allegedly she wasn't being paid. So they're in the house, you know, there's a whole bunch of things going on in the house, and she decides to, you know, have text message between them two. And the text message reads, and I'm gonna put it up here that way you guys can see it. You will be paying me out for the season. And the money you said that you would give me for my business. I don't understand what business that is because I kind of thought that if you were a chef, you know. But yeah, okay. Wasting my time being here because you got a circus going on. I'm out your life. Now, I don't see no reason for you to put all that because if you're just being a chef and you're just there to fulfill a job, why is I'm funding the business for you? Why you letting me know you're gonna be out my life as if I would give you know. So that alone lets me know that y'all doing to do. And Stefan has went forward to respond back and he said, I won't be paying you shit. I look like paying you and paying another chef. Is you happy? Who the gotta give you money for a business? I don't gotta do a mother thing. And you can get whoever you want. You got my address. Tell them come take the money then. You talking about? Show me that I'm not. So the one thing I have to say about this is, brother, you do too much. Okay. And word on the street is you a booty bandit. You're a booty bandit, allegedly. Now, within this whole situation, she claims that when she called the police, that he slapped her across her face and he choked her using the crook of his elbow. Now, if y'all can picture how that whole scenario looks, it's like, dude, but you know what they say about them hypersexual men that just can't seem to help themselves. And you know what they say about them overly aggressive men who comes off as if they hate women. And so far from you, that's all we've seen. You act like you hate women, but you're definitely a fiend from the scene. definitely a thing from the scene, allegedly. Um, and you partake in, the party favors, allegedly. So I don't know. It's giving. He had his hoes. You was one of his hoes, and you felt like you should be getting attention. He should be funding you for whatever reason, and because he didn't got an attitude. But child, a mess. Obviously, there's nothing to see here. Take us out the group chat. I don't care. If you go back to him, he gonna bust your head to the white meat and put you through a wash and a dryer. Hopefully, this is enough for you to stay away. Moving on. Oh, Miss Mucinex. So, in Real Housewives news, Miss Brett Edie, aka Miss Mucinex, she took to her Instagram to announce her divorce. Now, I'm glad that she finally letting this man go because, girl, this man is gay. I don't know how you didn't see it, but this man is gay. And I'm so glad that you finally accepted it. And I hope that you accept other things into your life going forward within this year, like correcting that nose job. Not sound like your nose is stopped up all the time. Um, yeah, and just positive things. But anyway, on her Instagram, she made a post that said, I'm posting this on the last day of 365 to remove this facade of faking like this marriage is going to work. Everybody can come into the next chapter. Mm-mm. Wow. Well, we know everybody can't come into the next chapter, baby. But she says, continued on. I'm done hurting and I want to be happy in my next chapter. Cheers to 2026 of putting my happiness first. Well, girl, you should have been doing that anyway. And secondly, I don't know. No, I do not know why you even agreed to be a beard. Where did you think this was going to go? Or you thought that this is going to get you leverage on the show? Girl, no peach, no husband, no Mucinex. But I'm pretty sure you probably still keep that pistol. I just don't know what she expects for us to do. I don't know what she expects for us to do. Like, we all heard allegedly on the street that your husband was a booty bandit. Just like we heard, put him back up on the screen. Just like we heard that thing from the scene here is a booty bandit, allegedly. I do not know what you women want us to do when y'all keep constantly choosing to date gay men. Okay? Girl, go find y'all some straight men, please. Please get me some next off my screen. I do not want to see her. Okay. This is extremely uncomfortable, and viewer discretion is advised. So, right here, we have Pastor Sheldon Williams Sr., and we have his daughter, Naya Williams, and his wife, Jazz. So, I'm not sure how old the father is. I'm just going to go on a limb and say like the father is like in his late 50s, probably going to be in his early 60s. His daughter is 19, and his wife is 25. Now, I'm not going to show this clip because of sensitive things that does happen in this video, and I'm not here to promote violence at all. But I'm going to show you guys the clip, and then we're going to talk about it.
Just like everybody said, man, what talk about?
Cuss me again. Cuss me again.
Oh, y'all do too fucking much.
No, yeah, we do too much
I know you
because
do.
because we trying to help you.
Nigga, you ain't trying to help me. Ever since I been from the first week I got here, you told me, I said, you want to go home because you
But
want to
because you act like you do.
Well,
Because you act like you do.
Take me home.
Pack your stuff, I'm
You
telling
pack
you.
it.
I ain't packing nothing. It's
Well,
yours.
I ain't packing it. You said y'all call the police, so come put me out, so come put me out.
No, I'm not going to put you out.
I know you not.
Huh?
You
Oh,
just
you-
sit here talking. You just like everybody says you
Well,
do.
how do you-
And
that's
you
okay.
do just what they say you do.
That's
You
right.
put your hands on
Yes.
females. You
Yes,
a
I
woman
do.
here, nigga.
Yeah, y'all beat your ass.
You ain't booing
Yeah,
me.
beat
You
your
whoop nothing.
ass.
Shut up, nigga.
Yeah, beat your
Shut up,
ass.
nigga.
Huh?
Get back.
Kick me again.
Stop biting me.
So, Pastor is basically mad because his daughter refused to call his wife mother. I'm sorry, call me crazy, but guess what? Ain't no way in hell I'm calling some chick that's old enough to be my big sister mama. And for you to even go further, to even put your hands on her and try to fight her on camera is even more sick to me. I don't know what's even sicker. You finding your daughter or you being almost 100 years old with a 25-year-old and your 25-year-old wants your 19-year-old to call her mama or Miss Jazz. Man, bitch, if you don't get up out my face, real talk, bitch, if you don't get up out my face, because we're not doing that. You will never be my mother. You're my equal. Give a damn how you look at it. You just gonna have to be mad. Okay? But the people in Houston, Texas are very upset by this. And they've been going forth to try to find his church that he preaches at. And yeah, they want to give him a piece of their minds, which, hey, I'm all for it. You know, these pastors out here, they be doing the most. That's no attack on Christian religion or any type of religion. I'm just saying. It's been shown that Christians often do the most. Okay? Now, y'all might want to cuss me out about that in the comments. Not that I'm going to give a damn anyway. But I'm just saying. We all know that Christians could be a little bit much. But I just personally feel like the story is sick. This story is very sick. Okay? And when I was the daughter, I would have bashed his goddamn head to the white meat. That's just me personally. But, no. Child, that's all I got to say about that. So, that's the end of our show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, you came here, you drink your wine, do your line, and you chill. Now, if you like today's content, leave me a like, comment, and subscribe. Give me your honest opinion. Cuss me out in the comments. Not gonna give a damn anyway. But if you would like to see anything from me, please let me know. If you would like for me to advertise anything that you do, whether it's a small business, anything, you can hit me up at keepingupwithlondon@gmail.com. Actually, I will put it in the description. And I hope you guys have a wonderful new year. I hope that everything is great for you. And I will see you guys in our next show. Peace.